What is going on, everybody? It is Press Buttons. Welcome to another episode of the the Tech Podcast Press Buttons, guys. I'm so glad y'all were able to join me today. So, today we're going to be talking about my Apple TV. So, I've had my Apple TV for 1 week. Now, I got it last Sunday. I got it on Sunday. I got it on Sunday the 15th. So I got the Apple TV. So Sunday the 22nd would have been a whole week. So I'm recording this on Tuesday. So just want to let y'all know ahead of time. So I'm just going to talk about like how I feel about how the Apple TV 4K in my final decision, if it is actually worth the money, worth to pay the $130 price tag to get the Apple TV. So I've been using it for, probably more than a week at this point. I used it at least once every day, if not more. And it's really, really good. I absolutely love everything about it. So first thing is you do get 3 months of Apple Arcade. Now, I've never been an Apple Arcade person, but it was free, so why not? So it does have some games like it has Temple Run Legends, Crossy Road Plus, which is just ad free and all that. Sonic Racing, SpongeBob, Patty Pursuit, Temple Run Plus, Pac-Man Party Royale, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Jetpack Joyride, Cut the Rope, NBA 2K24, and they do have NBA 2K25 coming. Sonic Dream Team, Punch Kick Duck. So that's some of the games you can see. Oh yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley. If y'all have heard of that game, it's called an arcade edition. It's like for Disney Dreamlight Valley, you do in fact get you get the arcade edition. You get full access to the whole game and the expansion pass, A Rift in Time. So you can get some more stuff without having to pay. It's only it's only $7 a month if y'all are interested in it. I mean, I just got the free trial, so I'm not gonna really actually pay for it. But Apple Arcade is actually way more better than using it on like your iPhone. Because you can hook up which I guess you can hook up a controller, but it's like you have a whole nother gaming console in your room that's basically hidden. So I actually do like that idea of being able to play games. But there's also free games too. Like I found some good games that are free, like Crossy Road is free, Minion Rush is free, Jetpack Joyride is free, Steam Link. Maybe you have maybe you can run Steam on your PC. And then when you run Steam, it will hook up to your PC and you can play Steam games with your controller or whatever. They have Sonic the Hedgehog, 2048, Asphalt 8, Real Racing 3. There's a game called 10 Pin Shuffle. It's like a bowling game. I highly suggest it. It's free, of course. I had Temple Run Plus, Temple Run Legends, 2K24, and Sonic Racing. Those last 4 on Apple Arcade only. And then Dead Cells Plus, which is, I think it's actually a console game that they brought to, it's called Dead Cells. I heard it was a good game. So I haven't tried it yet, but I will try it. I love the Apple TV because it is seamlessly easy to use. So, like, whenever, let's say you get a new Apple TV or maybe you just get, like, one for another TV, if you sync all your data, like if you just set it up with your iCloud, it will literally automatically just download every single thing that's on your Apple TV already. I'll tell you the apps that I do have. So I have Apple TV, Apple Arcade, Photos, FaceTime, Music, Fitness, App Store, Podcast, Movies, iTunes, TV shows, iTunes, Search, Computer, Settings, Sling, CBS Sports, Disney Plus, ESPN, Freevee, Hulu, Max, Netflix, Peacock, Prime Video, Twitch, YouTube Kids, Pandora, Regal Cinemas, Spotify, Movies Anywhere, Pluto TV, Relax Melodies, and then all my games, and then MLB. So those are all of the game or all the things that I do have. Okay, guys, I am back. I just had to go do something real quick, but we are back. Okay, so we were talking about my apps and all that I have. So I want to go ahead and tell you, this thing is snappy. Like, this thing loads incredibly fast. I want to do an example. I want to do Netflix. Now, I want to turn on my noise cancellation on my microphone, and I'm going to turn my my TV volume up. So y'all should be able to hear everything. So y'all are going to hear the noise of my remote clicking. So Netflix is not open. Y'all should be able to hear. All right, ready? Here we go. So I'm going to click on Netflix. Here we go. Click on my user. And I mean, just like that. That was literally only like 3 seconds. So now y'all can see how that loads pretty fast. So loads pretty fast. So if we load into Max, that loads pretty fast as well. Actually, honestly, it loads faster than Netflix. Honestly, we do Disney Plus. Disney Plus is loading, and you're in. It's very snappy. ESPN. Dun dun. And just like that, it's already in. So, you can definitely tell that the Apple TV is definitely pretty fast for all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it, honestly. For that. So a good app that I found is Regal Cinemas. Now, if you have a Regal Cinema near you, you can just go and look at your movies that you want to go look at. So like, let's say I want to go see Beetlejuice. So we go on the Regal app and we click on Beetlejuice. Click Showtimes. It'll go and show me all the showtimes for the theaters that are near me. So it shows this one shows at 9:30. It's 10:10 now, so kind of too late for that. But here's another theater at 10:05 and 10:35 p.m. So they just show like showtimes. They had showrooms for 8:35 p.m., which that is very late. Just that kind of good stuff. You cannot buy tickets through here, but at least you can look at the show time. So maybe you're like, okay, maybe we should go at this time. But this is the thing, like, I feel like I'm a person that never goes to the box office and gets tickets. I'm always the person that gets their tickets online and make sure that you get the seat that you want. You can reserve it ahead of time. So yeah. So that's that. This does have, I heard a lot of people say that it does have a whole bunch of apps that are built in. Like, there's more apps than there are on, like, other TVs. Besides maybe a Google TV. But, like, I have an LG TV. And the guy actually had an LG TV. He said, like, Peacock wasn't on there. Which it is on there for mine. I'm not, maybe for his it might be a little bit different. But, if you're worried about Peacock, then it does have Peacock. Let's see, we're gonna go on another app, but I totally forgot which app. Oh yeah, let's talk about FaceTime. Love, 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 love FaceTime on here. It is absolutely great. I love the FaceTime app. Um, you just use your phone, you hook it up, and then you can FaceTime all your family. And I love how it seamlessly connects to your AirPods. So when you put them in, it'll connect. But if it doesn't, maybe it will connect to your Apple Watch or your iPhone or your Mac, maybe, or your iPad, for example, if you will. Um, it will pop up your AirPods. It will say press the TV button to connect. So when you press it, it will automatically connect to the TV at that time. So now it doesn't hook up automatically, but there is like a setting on my iPhone. I think it's like don't automatically connect to this device or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but let's go ahead and see if there's any software updates. Yes, there is one update. I'm not gonna download it now. I'll download it after this. But guys, CBOS 18 really not that different. It's honestly not nothing different really like at all. Um, yeah. Anything else? I mean, it's just a streaming thing. I love how small how compact the streaming box is. I know that Amazon Fire TV and Roku's, those are just like little sticks. This one has like a chip and all that in it, but it's very small for a very, very powerful chip. Very, very responsive. I love how the remote, you can just scroll on your remote and it will scroll through on your whatever menu you're on, like home menu, for example. You can look through your photos. If only your photos are in your iCloud. Like I can't look at any of my photos because they're not all in my iCloud because it takes up literally all my space for my iCloud. You got your podcast course. So one podcast I do suggest is this: How to Press Buttons. It's a great podcast. The person that talks on it is just really, really good. Oh, that's me. Seriously, guys, go listen to it. It's good. And all my other podcasts. Yeah, I got Hulu. Let's see how fast Hulu loads in. Yeah, Hulu literally loaded in like 2 seconds. It took me just to the login page and do like the Hulu animation, startup animation. Maybe because it's wanting me to log in, then it'll probably do that every single time. Freebie, I'm sure that will load in very, very fast. It's taking a few seconds, but still in. Still loading in kind of fast. Twitch, see how fast that loads in. Ooh, this one's taking. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi or something. And of course, all the speeds depend on your Wi-Fi. Just want to let you know ahead of time as well. But that's pretty much it. Honestly, it's great. It's great to also you're able to control your TV and all that through your or control the Apple TV through your phone. Maybe you're trying to search up something on YouTube or maybe Netflix. Maybe it has like a long name or something like that. It will notify on your phone saying, "Hey, do you want to type this on your phone?" You can do that, and it will connect to your phone. Pretty seamless. But video and audio right now, my videos at 4K HDR at 60 hertz. My audio's Dolby Digital 5.1. Now I turned off navigation clicks. It got pretty annoying a little bit, so I turned it off. Actually, wait, I might. Yeah, it did get a little annoying. You can go to settings and video and audio and scroll down to navigation clicks. You can turn that off. And sound effects and music, you can turn that off too, but I like that on. It just adds a little bit more to the Apple ecosystem. Just adds a little bit more to the Apple TV experience. You can do sleep timers on here. In your control center, all you do is hold down the TV button, and there's power out, do not disturb, sleep timer, restrictions, search, accessibility, and game controller. So you can hook up your controller to it if you would like to. So audio, sleep timer. So what's really cool, let's say I set it for 15 minutes. When you click on the timer again, it will tell you the time, how much longer you have, and what time it will shut off. So right now it's 10:18. It says it will shut down at 10:32. So that's pretty good. That actually tells you what time it will shut off, and also just looks like it. Apple designed that feature and all that. But that's pretty much it, honestly. One more thing. The TV button on your remote. I'm sure you know that is how you get to Apple TV. You can change it to just go to the home screen. So all you do is go ahead and head into your settings, go to remotes and devices, click on and go to TV button. You can click on it. It will say the two options are Apple TV app or home screen. I got very, very annoyed when I clicked the Apple or the TV button on the remote, and it always went to Apple TV. That was so annoying because I don't use Apple TV. And the only time I use it is if I watch a movie that I actually bought or rented. I did buy I did buy Apple, or I did buy a Despicable Me 4. So of course I would watch that on my Apple TV. So, that's that. Well, I didn't buy Despicable Me 4 on Apple TV. I bought it on YouTube, and then I used this program called Movies Anywhere. I actually would highly recommend it, where it will link your multiple providers into one thing. So it has Xfinity, DirecTV, Verizon, I think, and then Apple TV, Prime Video, and Google Play. So you sync all those together, then your whole movie library that you bought will be synced in all of those platforms. So that's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Very easy to do as well, to sync it to all the platforms that you would like to have it on. Right now I have it on Prime Video, Apple TV, and then YouTube. So Despicable Me 4 got synced to my Apple TV app. So that's pretty useful, especially for maybe you don't like an app. The reason why I bought it on YouTube is because I had a gift card on it. So, and then, yeah, and the picture on this is absolutely incredible. It looks even better when you do the color balance, which I did talk about that when I actually set up the Apple TV. So all you gotta do, go to your settings, go ahead. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Go to your settings, go to video and audio, scroll all the way down. I mean, all the way to color balance, and then you can use your iPhone, and it will look a little bit better. For the picture quality, and it just gives it a little bit more like a warmer color, which makes it a little bit better for a little bit of a better picture. Let's say maybe you have family, you can add multiple family members. So right now I actually have my two friends. I'm not gonna say their names right now. But I had two friends that had their own accounts. Now, the thing I didn't like is whenever I went on their account, I went on to like Netflix. Unfortunately, they have access to my Netflix. I thought it would be where they have access to, like, they do their own thing. They can download their apps. They can download whatever apps they want on their own profile and have their own Apple TV themselves. But no, my whole app library pulls up on their Apple on their profile as well. So, like, all you do, I'll go on one of my friends' accounts real quick. Yeah, and if I go to like YouTube, it pulls up as it shows my Google account. So I don't really like that. So I mean, they it does now. The only thing that is different though is the Apple TV app. So of course I have a whole bunch of movies. So what 4, 12, 6 or 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20. Wait, no, sorry, I got it wrong. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22. So I had 22 movies. Now, if I were to go to my friend's account, so we'll go and switch on back to my friend's account. When they go to Apple TV, none of my movies are on there. They have to get their own movies. That's the only difference, honestly. That which is what I kind of hate. And it does show his up next, so it shows a show that he's watching right now on Disney Plus. Like if we go to Disney Plus, for example, I don't have a Disney subscription yet, but I will be getting it in a few days because I have a free trial for it. Yeah, and it says welcome back, resubscribe today because I don't have Disney Plus, but I know they do. So that's the only problem with that. So go and switch on back to me. So that's pretty much it. Honestly, it's really really great. If you don't mind paying $130 for an Apple for a streaming device, I highly would recommend. Even if you have a smart TV, because this is really really fast, really really smooth to use. I'm not seeing really any lags at all, which is really really good. I'm gonna go and update my tvOS real quick. But anyway, I really 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 would appreciate you to get to follow me, rate me, like this podcast, and yep, thank you. Make sure you get this Apple TV, guys. Also, one more thing: if you let's say maybe you don't have a 4K TV, it's okay. They have an HD version for only $100, and it's still the same thing. You still get all the features besides the 4K resolution. So so it will run at 1080p or lower. But if you have a 4K TV, then you would probably want to get the 4K Apple TV. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for listening to the Tech Podcast. Press buttons. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.